2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament.
Well, I think they're attacking this one, taking it on in two. I like their style.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Two big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Ooh, wouldn't that have been nice? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
Okay, steady now. This is a par putt. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Going with the pitching wedge here. This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. Well, that's beautifully judged.
And as good as they putt, you almost have to guarantee this one.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Ooh, right by the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
that's a touch of class.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. Teeing off here at the third hole. Going with the 6-iron here. Woo, back there, horsey. Not bad. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, that's a ripper. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Currently 1 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Well, there's no doubt they'd have some positive vibes coming off that birdie. Let's see if they can keep it rolling. That's a little untidy. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
And from about 105 yards.
Going with the 8-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
This is from miles away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Looking really good. Oh, that's a ripper.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now 3 strokes back after that hole. It's time to step onto the tee here at the 5th. Good shot there. That's a fairway finder for sure. Well, Rich, it's become a bit of a new age thing on tour. A couple of rivalries that heat up on social media. We've seen a number of other players that call each other out. What have you made of this social media age?
Well, you better have thick skin if you're going to get into the social media arena. Thankfully, they didn't have it when I was out there on tour because I don't know if I could handle it. I certainly couldn't be trusted with it back then. But I think if you're going to go into that arena, you have to treat social media like it's just something that it's fun to do. If you do go down that rabbit hole in social media, you better be prepared for the consequences.
Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. What an opportunity to make a birdie. That gets the job done, and that will take him to 2 under. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Let's see what happens here on the 6th. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway. Second shot here on the 6th. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. This is beautiful to watch.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
He's currently tied for 3rd.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. That's a good-looking shot there. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. And back to the course with the live action. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
4 feet to the cup.
This is what they have left for par.
Nice little putt to hole, that one. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Going with the 5-iron here. This one might need to get down a little. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, let's get back to the action. Make this putt and you'll move into 2nd on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on. And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. Playing from around 160 yards. Just 1 shot back now. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Needs this one to kick right.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Oh, good look at birdie here. A wonderful putt. You can claim it. Back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Well, here we have it, Rich. This player's tied for the lead with the back 9 to play.
Yeah, exciting position, isn't it? You'd rather have the lead on your own, but listen, tied for the lead. Pretty good spot to be in. They're going to have to work to earn this victory.
That tee shot looks pretty good. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
Going with the 7.
This one is all over it.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. This one's for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. A par putt awaits. He's currently tied for first. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. And choosing the 8-iron here. This one heading towards the green. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Nicely done. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Oh, that's a bonus.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. And here we are with the third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Didn't that look good for a long time? 6 feet remaining to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 7 under. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And let's see what that super shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards, wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This is looking pretty good in the air. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. 9 feet to the cup. Was on a good line. A par putt on the table. That's tracking. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Leading by a couple after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Sitting up here from about 155. Over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. That was exactly what the doctor ordered.
Almost a gimme birdie there, Luke. Fantastic.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. And he's holed it. What a shot.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
And we've arrived at a par 3. Opting for the 6-iron. And he's safely on the green.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Super shot, that.
And a chip in, Luke, just what the doctor ordered.
He's currently sitting in first place.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
And after a birdie at the last, he'll take the honour on the hole. Oh, well played. Sitting at 9 under par, currently in the lead. Going with a 3-wood here.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
Oh, what a shot by our leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Ooh, that almost went down. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Wow, what a save.
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Well, this is bold. Their eyes are opening up, headed for the green. I love seeing stuff like that.
Gotta love it. Taking out the big stick and going ahead and walloping it right onto the green.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
That'll sting a bit. 8 feet to the cup.
These are on rails, looking good.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's pretty tidy. Well played. And as we take a look at the standings, this player is currently in first, with Justin Rose second. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Well, this is a little bit of a birdie blitz going on from the player. Can they make another?
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's well played. Pin high. Well, what a wonderful display this has been. Hole this putt, he'll sign off on a 60. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, what a memorable moment this is, Rich.
Players never forget their first ever PGA Tour win, nor will this player. Great job.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.